Hi everybody, it's Patrick. So this was actually a suggestion from someone. She wanted to know, I think it was a she, I'm going to say she and I apologize if I'm wrong. She wanted to know like what a sweater is going to look like how you actually put a sweater in the washing machine. So I thought I'd do it. I thought this was a really great suggestion, and clearly, you know, the timing is right. It's definitely getting to be Sweata Weatha, right? So I thought I would do it. So this happens to be a sweater of mine. I haven't worn it this season yet, and I'm going to tell you what it's made of. Oh, it's wool mohair with a tiny bit of nylon. Okay, that's kind of what I would have suggested. It's a big oversized cardigan, and I love it, but I haven't worn it, and to be honest, it probably is okay. I probably washed it before I put it away, but it looks flat. I don't really know a better word. Like it just looks dull, you know? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in a mesh bag. This is a laundry bag. And I'm just gonna put the sweater in. And now remember, the trick to this is when you put the sweater in, you wanna use a small bag because you wanna stuff it in. You want it like a sausage, you know? So this actually is going to fill this bag. Now, if for some reason this was a really delicate sweater, like a really fine sweater, what I would do is I would take this extra and I'd bend it over and I'd like put a rubber band around it or a safety pin. I love safety pins because they tend to hold, but either way, so this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take this is the sweater, and I'm going to put it in the washing machine. I'm going to add, there's a few other things in there already, so I'm going to add my soap flakes. There we go. I'm going to shut the washing machine door, turn it on. The 15-minute cycle, that's already set in my house. And I'm gonna hit start. So that's it, that's the process. The clothes are in the washer, the sweater is now in the washer, and in 15 minutes, I'm gonna take it out and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you how I put it on the drying rack, and we're going to go through that. So I'll be back with you in a few. Okay, so the sweater's been washed. Let's take it out. So you're going to notice it's pretty much exactly as it was when I put it in. And we're going to unzip it. One thing you'll notice, when you use sort of the correct amount of detergent, it's barely damp. I mean, I'm going to come up close so you can see it. It really, I mean, I can feel that it's damp, but it already looks soft and fluffy. And that's because, you know, I didn't use very much soap. I used a tiny bit. And I put it in the mesh bag, and I used, you know, quick spin. A lot of people want to wash sweaters on the delicate cycle, which I understand. I get the thinking behind it. The problem with it is, on the delicate cycle, you're getting a really slow tumble. So you're not getting that fast spin that's spinning all the water out so that this thing isn't sopping wet. Now, give me just a second, and I'm going to show you how I lay it on the drying rack. Okay, so I think I've told you I set the drying rack in my bathtub. So that is actually where it is. It's sitting in my bathtub right now. The trunk you can see there, that's the lime tree. You know that I live with a very well cared for lime tree. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the sweater and we're going to lay it across. I'm probably blocking this. Right, okay. There we go. We're going to lay it across, and we're going to kind of position it, because basically however we lay it on this rack is how it's going to dry. So like, we don't want the buttons, or in this case, the snaps, we don't want those to be lumpy. We want it to be flat, we want it to be smooth. You know, this actually has pockets, and so we want the pockets to lay right. You know, basically, I can steam this, right? So when it's done, I can steam it, but I don't want to. It's a sweater after all. So we're gonna kind of even everything up, and then it's easy. We're just gonna let it dry. I don't think this is gonna take that long to dry. I think that mohair that's in it is just gonna dry really quickly. So we will come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so the sweater is dry, and I want you to see, just, do you see how fluffy it is? I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. How it's got that loft, that fluffy feel back. That is the reason you wash natural fibers. You wash them because you want that warm, soft, like fluffy feel. I mean, that is the magic of cashmere and wool and mohair and all of those fibers. It's to give you that cozy vibe, and you don't get that, you know, when you don't wash or when you dry clean or when you use like detergents and things, because they coat the fabric and they take away that dreamy loft. So here's the final version. Here's what it looks like. You know, here it is after it has been put in the washer, express cycle, warm water, soap, laid to dry, and it's cozy and ready to go. And the next cool day that comes along, I hate to say it, I'm almost wishing for a cool day. I'm ready to wear it because I love this sweater. I've had it several years, and I'm eager to wear it again. So I was happy to show you how to do it. Thank you to the person who suggested this video. It was such a great idea. It was such a great idea to actually walk you through the process of washing the sweater so you could see it beginning to end. So I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. You should subscribe because you never know what I'm going to do next, right? So thanks so much. Have a great day.